Hello, colleague teachers and headmasters, and our supervisors and educators on this platform or wherever we find ourselves. Today, I am going to help by teaching how lesson notes are prepared using the laptop or PC or our computers to do so. We all know just recently that teachers have received uh, computers, though it's not all of us. But what we have to do is to use the computers in our lesson preparations or in our teaching. Now, I want to help by saying that we should use our laptops to prepare lesson notes. And what is lesson notes? Lesson notes is something that teachers cannot do away with because of its importance. As a professional teacher, you need to prepare very well before you go into your class to teach the children. If you do not prepare, you will find yourself wanting in the sight of what the children. So you need to prepare very well. Initially, we were using books, lesson note books to prepare. Now, what we heard from our vice president when he was presenting computers to GES, he said that lesson notes is not going to be prepared again. What we what some of us took this assertion was that lesson notes has been cancelled, but I don't think so. He was rather saying that lesson notes should be prepared with what laptops that they were presenting to us. Now today, I want us to use the laptops to prepare our own lesson notes. What we have seen this time is that some websites have been provided by some people whereby they prepare lesson notes and then we go there, print them from the website and use them in our classrooms. But one thing that we have to understand is that these lesson notes were prepared for a certain school and it is copied to us. Since it is prepared for that school, some schools, and we are using them, it doesn't suit or commensurate in our classrooms. But what we need to do is that if we can, it can help. We have to copy some part or do editing before we will be able to use in our classroom. If you do that, I think it's going to be helpful. But if you take everything and bring it to your lesson, it is not going to help you. For example, let's take it that this is what somebody has prepared on mass, and then on the timetable they say Monday. They did not give any time. That is what they have given us. And then they have brought some this one. I'm counting one. For that one, we can all sing. But sometimes a poem will be inserted into that lesson notes. You, the teacher, you don't know how to sing it, but it was prepared by somebody and you are using it, which is not helpful. We have to prepare our own lesson notes. But before that, today we are going to use this lesson to prepare only interface. And after that, we show you how we are going to use that interface to prepare our lesson notes. So first of all, let us go to file. Those who are BBC like me, you are going to find it difficult because we need to launch Word, or we need to use Word to prepare that one. So you go to your desktop, you go to uh, if I'm to take you through that, it is going to take long. So let's go ahead and then consult your IT personnel for them to help you when it comes to this. Now, you go to file, you go to new, then go to new. You're going to have a fresh space to prepare your own. So you go to new, Now you see that it has opened a new document for us. That is what we are going to create our own interface so that we can use it anytime we want to make use of that. Then here it is in portrait. So what you need to do is to change them into landscape. So let us all look at this. You go to home, the page layout, you click on it. Then you come to orientation, then you click on it. Here we have the portrait and then we have the landscape. Change it into landscape. You click on the landscape and then it brings the landscape. Now we have the interface. Now let us go straight to prepare the interface that we are going to use for our lesson notes without using anybody's lesson notes. Here we are going to start typing. We will have week. I hope by this time, weekly scheme of learning. Those who are new, don't make it so difficult. In no time, you are all going to know how we prepare or we type. So don't think of what going fast or whatever. So what weekly scheme? Since we are creating a template of our own, let us use any number because we can change them at any time. So let us take it at week one. Week one. That is it. Then enter to go down. Name of school. Name of school. Name of school. You can bring any school you want, or wherever you find yourself, your school, you can bring it, or you can leave it like this. So anytime you want to do it, you can do it. But the school that you find yourself, if you type it, it is going to be helpful because you are going to copy it them where you don't need to type all the time. So you go to the school, then you leave that portion. Now we want to insert table. Then you go to the top here, go to the insert tab, click on it. You come down where we find tables, then you click on table. Now we are going to create a table of what? 2 by 8. 2 by 8. Then you will do that. This is what we have. So we are going to look at it. Anytime I put the cursor on a line, you see that it will change. So when you are preparing your own, anytime it does that, then you know how to do. When it changes, then you click continuous, sorry, you click continuous to drag it back here, just to space it yourself. You go back here, you do it. Then you want to space them. You can use your enter key to space them, but you can also use your this thing the same way that I used to drag to do it. But let us use the enter key to give it. You enter, you give a space, then you use the cursor key to go to the next line. You click on it, you enter again, you come to the next line, you enter, you come to the next line, you enter, you come to the next line, you enter. Think of it, we have 5, we made it into 2 and then 8. So we have spaced this one. All of them are, I'm going to show you what you're going to type there. Then you come to this one. Here you are going to have performance indicators. The performance indicators, sometimes when you are preparing English, you have many aspects where you have the grammar, the composition, the composition, literature, and then the rest. When you do that, you have many performance indicators. So that place needs more portion. So you can just enter at least 4 or 5 to give more way. Then you come to the next one, then you enter. You come to the last one, then you enter. Now you want to fill in what you have to. So you go to this place, you are going to fill in. So you have week. ending, ending. You go to the next one, you have class. You go to the next one, you have subject. You go to the next one, you have reference. Reference. You go to the next one, you have learning indicators. Learning indicators. Sorry, indicators. Now, you go to the next one, which is what? Performance in sorry, performance indicators. Then the next one, you come to teaching learning resources. Then the last one, you have core competence. That is what you expect the child competence. You expect the child to acquire at the end of what? The lesson. Now, initially we used to call it what? Then you have the interface now. The second interface, bring your cursor down here. Then you go down. You go down just to enter into the next page. So you have the next page now. So this is what you are going to do. You are going to draw another table, which is the next interface, because we have two interface that we are going to use. So that interface too, you go to insert table, and then it's going to be 4 3 table. 4 3 table. You click on it. Now you come here, you place your your cursor in where you want to space, then you enter 1 2. You leave that, or you can do more. You go to the next one. Here, that is where you are going to write the notes for the days. So you have to give more space on that. You come to the next one. That means the next day. Yes, you are done. Then you come here to fill in the portion or the part of the headings. So you come to day or days. That is it. You come to this place. This is where you are going to have your faces. Your faces. Face. So this one is going to be phase 1. And phase 1, what do we do there? The phase 1 is our starter. Our starter. Starter. And how many minutes do you give for the starter? We give 10 minutes for that. Then you close it. You come to this portion. That is phase 2. Phase 2. That one too, what do we do there? That is the main delivery. The main delivery, or you can leave it main. And how many minutes do we use there? We use 40 minutes for that. Then you come to the last portion. That is phase 3. Phase 3. The phase 3 too, what do we do there? We do reflection. Reflection. That is where you reflect on whatever you have taught the children. And previously, we used to call it evaluation. So that one too, you can use 10 minutes there. 10 minutes to complete that, making that is 60 minutes. So this is what we have. So you can now, you have your interfaces. You can edit it small or format it small. You can highlight all. You come to this portion, you highlight all. Then you can bold it or make it big. You can even increase the font size by increasing. That is it. You are done. That is what you have. Then you come to the next interface. That one too, you can format it small, bold the headings, and then you can increase the font size small to make it open. Now, this is what we have for the two interfaces that we have prepared. Now, when you are done with this, this is what you're going to do. Go to File, then go to Save As. When you get to Save As, then you are saving it on your computer. You want to find it at what? Desktop. So you just give the desktop name. You click on desktop. Now, how are you going to name it? Here you can use whatever he has, the default name. But if you don't want it, but you want to remember all the time, so you can write, let's take it that lesson notes template. Lesson notes template. Lesson notes template, which you are going to remember all the time. But in order to make it all the time, I can let you send it to what, in the template form. But when you use this one to, it is going to help us. So let's stick to this one, then you save. Now we have saved our interface, the two interfaces that we have prepared. So this is what we have. And now my next video, I am going to help you how you are going to use your curriculum, the curriculum that you have on your laptop, to prepare your own lesson notes without looking at what somebody is having or prepared on the website. Again, we can also use what somebody has prepared. Then we copy some aspect of it to make our own. That one too, we can do it, or we will do it from our next video. Thank you very much. I end here with greetings to all my teachers and everybody who is listening to me. I am Alhassan Abass.